Just in preparation for January 31st against Shakur Stevenson.
He was born for this. He's God-gifted. We're implementing a lot of different things for this camp. You got to do things in there that people have never seen.
Every day is a different type of segment of working out. Earlier today, I had a little bit of strength and conditioning and then swimming, exercising and expanding those lungs. And then we finish off late night. We come here and do 18 ounces of gloves, an hour or as long as I can of training without no break. Just trying to see how much more I could push.
He's the best whenever he's in good condition.
I'm not on the level that I think I am and I say I am.
Shakur's always been on the top level. All these guys have been looking up. So, you know, it's about time that they really find out where their place is, you know. They weren't looking up for nothing. January 31st and whatever fight after that, you know, I really think, you know, he's at the turning point of his career.
Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez grind through brutal training camps as fight night approaches. Every session sharpens their skills, focus, and hunger, setting the stage for a career-defining collision.
Previous camps, I'm actually having more meals in between rather than before.
I've been with him ever since he started boxing, which was at 6. I really knew that he was really good when he started beating professional fighters at 13, 14 years old.
Between me and Shakur, when we were on the top rank, because we were the next rising stars, we sparred. We did only 3 rounds back in Miami in 2016. I was getting the best out of him. You should have seen afterwards. Why do you think he said stop? He said stop recording. Come on, dog.
Considered by many as the pound-for-pound king, Lomachenko!
I want him to chase Loma because I knew that if we missed that opportunity, we would have never.
Teofimo Lopez sends a clear warning to Shakur Stevenson. Fight night will reveal his full power, skill, and determination inside the ring.
January 31st, you'll find out. Today is chest, triceps, a little bit of shadow boxing with some weights. Keep the ligaments and everything loose. A little bit of forearms to finish it off. Nothing too intense like others. We don't need that. Later today, we're gonna go boxing, but prior to that, we're gonna go recover.
Inside camp, Teofimo Lopez sharpens his speed, timing, and precision through intense pad work, refining every strike with meticulous attention.
Now we're boxing. Yep. Original, classic, reason why we're here type of boxing.
Every day is a learning experience. So when he's in there, he's just focused, you know? And when I see him focus, every time I know that he has somebody, I always tell him, you already figured him out. You know, that's like letting him know, have fun. From now on, just have fun. Back out. Double jab.
Lopez is locked in, fully focused, mentally prepared, and completely committed to winning this fight.
Things that I have to work on within myself, it's a muscle. And it's a muscle memory that you have to create now. If you don't create now, you can...
Lopez believes Stevenson is stepping up to prove a point, but he's ready to show the world who truly stands at the top.
Nobody beat me. And I make it look pretty. You can do all this, all this, all this. Bro, you try to step this way, go night-night. Going night-night. What's gonna happen then when I beat Shakur? What you all gonna say then? You know what I mean? I believe in me. I believe in me before anybody else believed in me. Shakur is stepping up because he got nobody else to go after. He's stepping up to try to prove a point. You know, his big bro, AKA Terrence Bud Crawford, you know, put a huge upset and made a historical moment in time. I think those things like that make Shakur want to step up the plate, step up to the challenge and face Teofimo. Who is I? I mean, we were stablemates, me and Shakur, top rank. He talks about this and that and about I was jealous of him. No, I'm not. You were a 2016 USA silver.
Shakur Stevenson chose Teofimo Lopez because of his resume and accomplishments. He wants to silence all doubts by defeating a proven elite opponent. John Davis trains alongside Stevenson, pushing the pace, sharpening skills, and building championship focus as preparation intensifies. Wally Moses guides Shakur through camp with one goal: eliminate doubt. Every session refines his technique, mindset, and discipline to shape the best version of Stevenson.
Going pretty well so far. We had an excellent camp going so far, and I think that, you know, Shakur is going to be in the greatest shape of his life for this hip fight. He gets better by the hour, so being that he gets better by the hour, soon he'll be invincible. So, you know, that's the way we're looking at it.
Teo is probably the biggest opponent out for it, but I don't feel like size win fights. I don't care who you is. If we get in a physical little wrestling match, anything in there, you're going to feel me just as much as I feel you. So.
Shakur's always been on the top level. All these guys have been looking up. So, you know, it's about time that they really find out where their place is, you know. They weren't looking up for nothing.
Régis Progrès believe Shakur Stevenson hold a clear mental and technical edge.
While acknowledging Lopez's athleticism, Progrès notes recurring struggles with consistency and mindset. He predicts a competitive early phase, but sees Stevenson's composure, timing, and precision gradually taking control, leading to a comfortable 12-round decision.
Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson, that definitely makes sense. Who do you think is going to win that fight?
I got Shakur for sure. Shakur.
Do you think he wins this comfortably, or do you think it'll be a close fight?
I think he wins it comfortably, yeah. I think he wins it comfortably. I think, you know, Shakur, I think the thing is about Teo is very good athletically, but he's weak-minded. You know, you can see in some fights he's struggling. Teo does struggle. You know, now he does come up for big fights. Lomachenko, he came up. Josh Taylor, he came up. With a lot of fights, man, he struggles. You know, he does struggle on a whole lot of fights and stuff. Like, I think he looked good. Yeah, he looked good against Barboza. But like I said, for the most part, Teo does struggle. And I think he struggles mentally with a lot of things. But I think with Shakur, I think Shakur's gonna break him. I think maybe the first two or three rounds, it might be a close fight. It might be close. It might be 2-1 or something like that. But then after that, I feel like
Michael qu'on en colle Stevenson vs.
Lopez, one of the best matchups boxing can offer. On paper, it's elite skill versus elite skill. While fans may expect fireworks, Conlon suggests it could divide opinion. Less chaos, more chess.
Shakur is probably gonna start stepping up, and Teo's gonna try to hit him, and it's not gonna work. And then Shakur might start. The thing about Shakur is a very good, a real good counterpuncher, really sharp, real sharp with the counterpunch. He sneaks those punches in, you know, and that's the one that hurt the most when he just sneaking them in when you're not supposed to hit him. So I definitely feel like, yeah, I feel like Shakur is gonna beat him comfortably. Now, not knockout, but comfortably 12 rounds for sure.
Have you sparred Lopez before?
I never sparred Teo, no, never sparred Teo.
Lopez brings explosive athleticism, power, and flashes of brilliance, but also unpredictability. That contrast is what makes the fight compelling. It's not about brute force, it's about decisions, adjustments, and execution under pressure.
Stevenson, for me, I'm not just saying this, one of the best fights that could have been made in boxing. When Teo is on, unbelievable. Shakur, unbelievable. What happens?
Tell him my thoughts.
I hope so, yeah, go on.
I think it's going to be a board fest.
It could be. An elite level chess match.
On paper, it's an unbelievable fight. But I think when you're in there with a boxing master like Shakur, and he's going to play the game, just playing chess, and not making no silly moves. And Teo is so, like, erratic at times, but very technical at times, and explosive. Will he, because he's smart, he is very smart, will he be making the mistakes? Or
Gary Anchuan Russell offers an inside look at Stevenson's camp, describing relentless rounds and non-stop intensity. Even at the end of grueling sessions, when fatigue peaks, Shakur remains sharp, combining technical brilliance with grown man strength.
Okay, that's when one person stay in the middle and they just spot everybody that one person stay in while they keep. That's what that was. That's what I was doing. It wasn't just Shakur there. It was Shakur there. Richard Hitcherson's was there. He didn't want to spar. Who else was there? I want to say what? Keyshawn brother was there. Keyshawn Davis' brother was there, but he was just there as a spectator. I was about to spar with Troy Isley, right? Did some rounds with Troy.
You sparred all of
Not Keyshawn brother. That was another day. But they was all there. All of them was there. That whole little camp. And there was another gym that was there too. So it was like 2 gyms that came to give us some work. I stayed in the middle and I did my rounds, boom. Did 6, hopped out, did 6 more. No, did 7 more straight. 6, hopped out, did 7 straight, boom. And the rounds that y'all seen with Shakur was the in my last round.
Oh, back end. The back end.
Yeah, that was the last round. That was the last round. I'm like, all right. And they was doing like 3, hop out, or 2 and hop out, 2 and hop. So it was fresh. It was fresh, and it was before the Olympics. Motherfuckers is getting that grown man strength and that beefy body now. Like, come on, bro. But like I said before, still stands. Skills pays the bills. So you can be strong and big. If I'm gonna outskill you, then I'm gonna outskill you.
Yeah, we just saw that with Canelo and Terrence.
Exactly.
It was on a crazy.
Timothy Bradley explains why beating Stevenson is so difficult. Lopez is dangerous, but lacks a clear blueprint. Stevenson understands Lopez's tendencies, neutralizes strengths, and exploits weaknesses with timing, discipline, and adaptability.
Tell me, how the hell do you beat some damn Shakur Stevenson? I'll wait. How you beat Shakur Stevenson? Can somebody please, on the contrary, please tell me how the hell do you beat Teofimo Lopez? How you beat Teofimo Lopez? Because there's a blueprint out to beat Teofimo Lopez. Ain't no blueprint out to beat no damn Shakur Stevenson. Lopez don't know how to beat Shakur Stevenson. Ain't no damn blueprint. But I tell you who got a blueprint on how to beat Lopez. That's Shakur Stevenson. He know how to beat Lopez. Yeah, Lopez don't know how to beat.
Lopez may try pressure, speed, or power, but Stevenson stays composed, forcing mistakes and controlling pace. Bradley stresses that Shakur's undefeated record reflects mastery, not luck.
Ain't nobody figured it out yet. Nobody. The man is undefeated. Talking about, oh. Seeing some guys saying, oh, he gonna knock out Shakur Stevenson. Come on, stop it. Stop it. When the hell the last time that Lopez knocked anybody out? I mean, he hit Clackett with Clackett, yeah. He hit Clackett with the kitchen sink. And Clackett ain't go no damn where. Shit, I mean, come on, when was the last time this man knocked somebody out? Come on. 135, when he was bigger than everybody? Yeah. That was it. Mm-hmm. So, y'all can miss me, man. Miss me with, he gonna knock out Shakur. Miss me.
Oscar Valdez shares what it takes to challenge Stevenson: discipline, patience, and strict commitment to a game plan. Stevenson doesn't allow opponents to dictate terms or bait him into mistakes.
Getting greedy inside the ring with him, not losing focus, not letting him get into his game plan when it comes to invite you, because it's there's no option. There's either you fight his game or you fight no game. Because we see with Dos Santos, he didn't try to put the pressure on him, and it was an extremely somewhat boring fight because neither or was trying to set the tone inside the ring. So if you're gonna set the tone with someone with Shakur, you better have a game plan because the guy he's gonna be patient. He's not gonna get off his game plan to fall into your trap. So if I'm Teofimo Lopez's coach, I would tell him not to lose focus.
Stevenson adjusts constantly, touching, countering, and forcing overreactions. Valdez admits it's easier said than done, calling Stevenson exceptionally difficult to crack. He sees the matchup as competitive, but only discipline and focus give chance.
Fun.
The experts' voices capture the tension perfectly. This won't necessarily be a slugfest, but a chess match where timing, discipline, and the ability to adapt will matter more than raw force. That contrast, Lopez's explosive unpredictability against Stevenson's clinical intelligence, is what makes this matchup so compelling. Expect a tense early stretch, moments of high drama, and the kind of subtle adjustments that decide world-class fights. Whatever happens on fight night, both men have earned the stage. For fans, it's a test of styles and wills. For the fighters, it's a chance to settle questions and make statements. If you love boxing that rewards strategy as much as it does heart, this is one you won't want to miss. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.
From early morning mitt work to exhausted final sparring rounds, both camps have left nothing undone. Lopez brings speed, power, and belief.
A, B, C, whatever it is, stick to it and go for it. But someone like Shakur Stevenson, like I said, it's easier said than done with a fighter like that because, it's not like he's too back from you. He's just right there in your face, and once you throw, he just walks back a little bit and touches you. Then it becomes very frustrating. Then when you start loading up, then he does it again and starts loading up at his shots, but with this boxing move. So I would just say it's like I said, it's a tough one for me to pick who will come out victorious. That's why I go with the 50-50 fight.
What was like the most frustrating thing? You mentioned, Teo has to stay focused. He can't get frustrated. I remember watching your fight against Shakur there live. It seemed that you were getting a little bit frustrating. Like, what was the most frustrating thing you think happened in that, like, Teo, I guess, can expect?
Well, me and Teofimo are completely different fighters. Teofimo is more of a fighter. Like he's a ring generalship. He's in there thinking. He's calm. He's having fun.
Stevenson answers with composure, precision, and tactical brilliance. Expect tension, adjustments, and moments that define elite boxing. This is a battle of styles, wills, and intelligence. One fight no true boxing fan should miss. No shortcuts. No excuses. Just preparation colliding with belief.
One man in the moment. The odeur control it. When the lights hit the crowd fade, skill tell the truth. Who writes the story when the silence break?